Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be unboxing the 14-piece Ninja Foodi NeverDull Stainless Steel Knife Set. I've been wanting to do this one for a little while and I'm really curious to see how these knives look. So you ready? Let's get into this. Alright, let's take a quick look at this box. They got a 10-year warranty on the knives, so that's nice. Similar kind of warranty that they have on their non-stick pans. And they say they'll stay razor sharp for over 10 years with NeverDull technology. So I guess NeverDull technology is having a sharpener. I don't know, I kind of call BS on that a little bit, but the knife sharpener is built in to the knife block. So that's pretty cool. You can even see a close-up of the sharpening wheel. This is a 14-piece set, but keep in mind that if you buy a set that has a knife block, the knife block itself is considered one of those pieces. So you got 13 knives in a knife block, but you got some scissors. So you got 12 knives, a knife block, and some scissors. And you also have to remember that 6 of those knives are steak knives. So those are just for service, and these are for prepping. So if you want to count just your prep knives and nothing else, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knives. But really, if you have the right knives, you don't need more than that anyway. You can see that they use German stainless steel. They're evidently tested for 400,000 cuts. And down here says easy cleaning. Now, when you're talking about stainless steel knives, these are going to be hand wash type things. You're not going to want to put something like this into your dishwasher because it's going to mess it up. But they are one solid piece of stainless steel, so you don't have a handle with rivets in it. You don't have any wood on here. So cleaning these up should be a lot easier. Moving right along, here's some more information about the sharpener that's built into the knife block, and also a little close-up of how it works and stuff, which is pretty cool actually. Kind of weird that the knife in this picture is pushed so far down into the knife block because you really only got a little bit of handle to grab onto, but you got a pretty wide range of knife lengths in this set also, so that's something that's going to happen if you're going to sharpen the longer knives on the same sharpener. And here's a little bit more information about the knives. You've got an ergonomic handle. You've got German stainless steel. It says it's perfectly balanced, which we're going to check out ourselves in just a little bit. It's got a non-slip grip, but the entire thing is made of stainless, so this might get a little bit slippery anyway if the knife is wet. We're going to check on that. It's got a half bolster on it, not a full, so you don't have as much protection, which is nice because I kind of prefer those myself. Superior sharp edge, which we will take a look at in a bit. And right there, hand wash only. What did I tell you? Down here you can see all the knives that you get in the set. You got an 8-inch chef knife, 7-inch santoku, an 8-inch slicing knife, a 6-inch utility knife, 6 4.5-inch steak knives, an 8-inch bread knife, which is really nice because I don't have a bread knife right now and there's been plenty of times where I really wish I had one, so here we go. 3.5-inch paring knife and a set of kitchen shears. Never discount having a nice set of shears in your kitchen. These things have a lot more use than you would think. Alright, let's get this box open, shall we? Got some nice pictures of food here along with all of Ninja's social media, so they're not dropping the ball there. And then here's some information about their knife sharpener. Little warning here, if you try to use their knife sharpener on anybody else's knives, it could damage your knives. So be careful if you're mix and matching sets. Only sharpen your Ninja knives on this sharpener and never sharpen the other ones on this one because evidently that's a problem. Also, you can't sharpen anything that's serrated in here, and that also includes your kitchen shears. Right here's a picture of the bread knife. Steak knives a lot of times have serrated edges also, so we'll see when we open that up exactly how those are designed. If they've got serrated edges on them too, it means not only can you not sharpen your bread knife, but you can't sharpen the steak knives either in there. So just keep that in mind. Care and use guide. Mine will probably end up getting lost in a drawer somewhere. Quick start guide showing you how to use a knife sharpener, all the stuff that's included, how to properly clean stuff, including the sharpener components. The shears come apart, so that's kind of cool. And in here you have all of your knives along with what you might want to use those knives for. So that's a nice touch. Nice that they include these, and they did go a little bit above and beyond on it too. Okay, now we have our 2 boxes, it looks like here. And it looks like we got our knives here and a big box. So this is probably the block. So we're probably going to open that first. So let's get these out of the box. And that. We'll put these aside and open our knife block box. Pull this guy out. And I was right. Oh, this thing is bigger than I thought it would be. That's what she said. Okay, let's check out this knife block really quick. Well, that's pretty nice. It's got, hear that? That's kind of fun, actually.
6 hours later.
Okay, enough of that. That's a wooden knife block. That's pretty nice. I thought this was going to be plastic, so I am pleasantly surprised. Nice little ninja badging they got here. Spots for your steak knives. The shears go in here, and then you've got different size slots for each of your different size knives. A little bit of information about how to use the sharpener properly. Ninja does a pretty good job putting these all over the place. I mean, they're kind of annoying to take off, but they make it a little bit harder for you to accidentally mess up. So to use the sharpener, you'd put the knife in here, and then you rotate this back and forth 10 times, and then you would use this lever on top here to release your knife. Pretty darn cool. This part's plastic, and you can actually see the sharpening stone in there. You can see it kind of rolling around the side here. You might not be able to see that on camera, but it's kind of cool. I sort of like this thing. Actually, I really like it. I like the styling. Okay, let's get this block out of the way and check out some knives. You gotta love the way this is packed. I'm really, really happy with the way that they did this. There's a little bit of care involved in making sure these things aren't damaged. You know what? These knives are kind of badass. Man, that is sharp, sharp, sharp out of the box. And these are extremely lightweight for what they are. I was expecting them to be a little bit heavier. They are balanced pretty well. I mean, really, you want to be able to hold it right about the top of the handle here. And the blade should weigh roughly the same as the handle here. And this really does. That's your 6-inch utility knife. You can see the little Foodi badge there. That's pretty cool. Ninja etched into the knives. And you've got all these dimples here. This is a beautiful knife. I can't really tell you how much I like these. I think we'll put that in here. Next, we have our 3.5-inch paring knife. And again, same design. Very nice. And I think I'm just going to quit saying very nice now because I got a feeling I'm going to say it a bunch of times. The construction on these is vastly better than I was expecting. Okay, we'll put that in right there. Here's your kitchen shears, and you can see that if you open them up all the way, they pop apart for cleaning. They don't actually pop up so much that you're ever going to run the risk of that coming apart, because I don't think anybody in the world can get their hands out that wide while they're using them, and if they can, you're doing something wrong. Next, whoa, this is our 8-inch chef knife. Gotta be really careful here. Razor sharp. Honestly, they should be brand new like this. But you know what? I can tell you a couple of stories about knives not being sharp out of the box. That's a well-balanced knife. Just like that. Next row. Here's our bread knife. Really nice 8-inch bread knife. Okay. 8-inch slicing knife. Now, I thought there might have been an imperfection on the blade here, but just had a little speck of dust on there, so no problem. And this would be my absolute favorite knife in the set, which is my favorite knife in any set, which is the Santoku knife. This is actually a Japanese style knife, and it's really a combination between a chef knife and a cleaver. So it can really do both those jobs. I use a Santoku almost exclusively for everything, so I'm going to be really interested to try this thing out. One thing about the styling with the Ninja knives, if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I absolutely love global knives. And one of the things about global knives, other than the fact that they're just really good, high quality, expensive knives, but they're also the most beautiful knives that I've ever used. And if I put these up here next to each other, you're going to see that it looks like Ninja styled their knives after the globals. These are the only knives I've ever seen that I think are as pretty as the globals are. And it's almost a carbon copy between the two. Now, these are both 7-inch Santoku, so this should be a really good comparison here. Weight is really close to the same. These Ninjas might actually be balanced a tiny bit better. That's crazy because this right here is a $200 knife. This entire set was $3 and change, so not a bad deal at all. I really hope these cut as well as they look. And then down here we have our 6 steak knives. Remember what I said earlier about those serrated edges? These do not have a serrated edge, so that means these will work in the sharpener. These are 4.5-inch steak knives, and you know, I kind of needed some really good steak knives, so now we got 6 of them. Not bad at all. So that one goes there, right there, 3, 4. One thing when you're removing these from the box, these are formed in here pretty good with the cardboard, and they do have the protectors on the edges here, but it would have been better if they had a protector that came all the way down the blade, because if you pull this out of here and you're not paying attention, you can kind of cut yourself. I mean, you're not going to stab yourself with the end, so that's good. There's our 5th knife, 6. I'll tell you what, that right there is a really great looking set. Ninja makes different finishes and different handles, but I would definitely recommend these stainless steel ones. Obviously it's personal preference, but I just think that this just looks really timeless and classy. I'll show you how to use the sharpener really quickly since we couldn't do that before, but you just take your knife, slide that in here, all the way down until it doesn't go in anymore, which is like that. I'm not going to do this 10 times because the thing is already sharp, but I'll just go up and down once or twice. So you go up, and it clicks. Oh wow, you can really hear it doing the sharpening on that, so that's nice. And you bring that back up again, and down, up again, and then I'll just let you hear this. Definitely it's a good sharpener. And then once you've done that a few times, you can release the knife. You can see you can't really pull it out. You've got to use this lever here to release it. And once you've got this lever pulled down, then you can pull your knife right back out. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. We'll do a quick slicing test to see how these knives handle something like a tomato. In the quick start guide, they mentioned using the bread knife for tomatoes because it's got that serrated edge and it's easier to deal with. Tomatoes are typically really hard to cut unless you have super sharp blades, so this should be a good little test. You know what? Let's use the Santoku just because, and let's see how well this slices this. Oh my gosh. You can see how well this just goes right through that. That's pretty amazing. That's sharp. Well, alrighty then. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be testing these knives out to see just how well they work. Once we've got enough information, we'll post a full product review just to let you know what to expect. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Ninja Foodi NeverDull stainless steel knives, we do have an Amazon affiliate link to them down in the description of the video. If you buy anything through those links, we do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay 1 cent. In addition to that, we also have a direct link over to Ninja's website, and if you use that, you'll save $20 on your next purchase of $100 or more. But with that, you have to act quick because it's a limited time offer, and I have no idea when they're going to stop that. If you like this video, you might like this video right here where we show you the unboxing for the brand new Ninja Creamy Breeze. How's it different from the other Ninja Creamies? Watch that video and find out. Well, that's it for now, and I hope to see you back again here really soon. And until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.